The study of consumer buying behavior is most important for marketers as they can understand the expectation of the consumers. It helps to understand what makes a consumer to buy a product. It is important to assess the kind of product liked by consumers so that they can release it to the market. What is today's learning outcome? You will be learning about what is consumer behavior, types of consumers, characteristics of consumer behavior, the importance or the need of the study of consumer behavior, what is market segmentation, target market, and positioning. How is consumer behavior defined? Consumer behavior is the study of how individuals, groups, and other organizations select, buy, use, and dispose of goods, services, ideas, or experiences to satisfy their needs and wants. Studying consumer behavior provides clues for improving or introducing products or services, setting prices, devising channels, crafting messages, and developing other marketing activities. Who are the types of buyers in the market? Buyers can be classified into four different types: consumers, customers, institutional buyers, and ultimate consumers. Who are customers? A purchaser of good and service for immediate use or consumption can be called as a consumer. Who is a buyer? The person who purchases goods either for resale or for use in production or for use of somebody else. Whereas a customer is the one who purchases goods for his own use or for the use of others, or else he is a regular consumer of a particular product and he is regular customer of a particular shop. Institutional buyers are those who are either government institutions or private organizations. What are the characteristics of consumer behavior? It is a process where consumer decides what to buy, when to buy, how to buy, where to buy, and how much to buy. It comprises of both mental and physical activities of consumers. Consumer behavior is very complex and dynamic, which keeps on changing constantly. Individual buying behaviors is affected by various internal factors like his needs, wants, attitudes, and motives, and also by external factors like social groups, culture, status, and environmental factors. Consumer behavior starts before buying and even after buying. What is the need for the study of consumer behavior? To make better strategies for increasing profits, to take into consideration consumers' health, hygiene, and fitness, to know the buying decisions and how consumer makes consumption, consistent changes in consumers' taste or preference, consumers' behavior study is necessary to make pricing policies to avoid future marketing failures. Buying motives among consumers can be defined in the words of Duritian. Buying motives are those influences or considerations which provide the impulse to buy, induce action, or determine choice in the purchase of goods and services. What are the types of buying motives? It can be based on physical motives, psychological, rational, emotional, product, and patronage motives. What is a physical motive? It's based on the physical needs like food, shelter, health, and so on. Psychological motives, on the other hand, is based on psychological and social needs like peer influence and family. Rational motives are based on logical reasoning, products bought based on features, qualities, durability, and price. Some products are also bought based on emotions, based on popularity, based on fear and anxiety. Product motives can be also bought based on features of product, the quality and the design, whereas patronage motives are based on the specific store, the availability of a product in a particular location, or based on its reputation. McCarthy has explained 8 kinds of motives. Buying motives can be based on satisfaction of sense, preservation of species, fear, pride, sociability, striving, curiosity, rest, and recreation. Target market is a process of linking consumer needs to marketing action. The first stage is segmentation, segmenting the market to identify and describe market segments. The next stage would be to target the consumers by target marketing, by evaluating segments and decide which to go after. The final stage in consumer behavior is to position the product, design a product or service to meet segments' needs, and develop a market mix that would create a competitive advantage in the minds of target market. What are the stages of target market? Segmenting, targeting, positioning, and planning. What is market segmentation? Market segmentation can be defined as subdivision of a market into homogeneous subsets of consumers, where any subset may conceivably be selected on a market target to be reached with a distinct marketing mix. What could you think would be the objective of market segmentation? It is to determine difference among the consumers or buyers, which may be consequently in choosing among them or marketing to them. What are the types of market segmentation? It can be divided based on geographical location, demographics of people, psychographics, and behavior. What are the different types of market segmentation? It could be based on geographic segmentation, based on region, climatic conditions, market density, and market size. Whereas demographic profile of people like age, lifestyle, gender, their occupation, income status, marital status, and social status, or religion and education can also be defined based on the market segmentation. Psychographic segmentation, like lifestyle, personality of a person, the values and the attitudes they hold, and the beliefs can be used for segmenting the market. Behavioral segmentation includes occasions, benefits, user status, quantity, readiness, loyalty status of the consumers, and their attitude. Targeting the market consists of various groups of buyers to whom company wants to sell the product. Each tends to be similar in needs or characteristics. What are the strategies for market targeting? It can be a single segment concentration. Here, the marketer decides to cater to a single segment only. It is also referred to as concentrated marketing. The marketer understand the needs and wants of a segment and focuses on one segment only. Number two, selective specialization or multi segment. The marketer caters to two or few segments with different marketing mix. It offers varied product or service offering with distinct marketing mix to the various segments. Number three, product specialization. The marketer deals with variety of products varying in the same product line. It adapts the product to sell to several different market segments. Number 4, market specialization. The marketer deals with one specific market only. He tries to meet many needs of a particular consumer group. Number 5, full market coverage. The marketer caters to the entire market. So, this is the pattern of coverage of market target where you find single product segmentation or specialization, selective specialization, product specialization, market specialization, and full market. All the M's here relate to market and the P's here relate to product. Product positioning. This is the final stage of studying consumer behavior. Market positioning. It is the act of designing the product and service offering of a company in the minds of the consumers so that the consumer can relate to the product and service offering to a need or a want. The marketer can create a distinctive image of himself in the minds of consumers. The consumer can perceive a brand's characteristics relative to those of competitive offering. It is a process of creating an image in the minds of people using the products and services offered by the company, trying to differentiate themselves from the competitor. Positioning, therefore, is the ability to influence consumer perceptions regarding a brand or a product relative to a competitor. The objective of this market positioning is to establish the image of a brand. Product positioning or product positioning strategy could be based on product attributes and benefits, product's price, product quality, product use and application, and based on competitors. After the product has been positioned in the market, the next stage is to find out different marketing mix strategies